It has been much more successful than the previous government for sure, and there were several gains, namely stopping the austerity and giving back to people some of the wages and pensions which had been cut, and we were able to increase the minimum wage for 4 times, decrease a lot the unemployment rate, and to save some of the public sectors which are crucial, like the airline company and the National Bank. But a lot of things are still to be done. We don't have enough capacity or resources to invest in the public services like the National Health Service or the public school, and we will not have it while applying the rules from Brussels, because the targets which are trying to be implemented in Portugal are much more I would say demanding rather than the ones in the agreement, in the treaties. So if in the treaty says, like for instance, a deficit of 3%, we are have been imposed like below 1%, and that means that we have no resources for public investment, and that means that there's a lot of way to do, and we need to still confront Brussels. I don't think there are recipes. I think that every country has its own context. And of course, if you can have a more progressive proposal defending people and not the markets, it's a better option than we are used to, unfortunately, over the last years within the European Union. But honestly, I don't think there's a kind of recipe. I'm following. I know that the Greek government expects to leave the program in August. Mm-hmm. And that was the information given by Brussels and from the Eurogroup in particular. And let's wait and see if they will accomplish their word. Waiting for the fairness of the European Union at this moment with these rules is like waiting for something to happen without doing anything. And for Portugal, even for Portugal, in the first moments of this new government with this new parliamentary support, we only had threats of non-acceptance and then threats of sanctions, and now people started to say, okay, and it's okay, but now we have the recommendations to the country, which is to even reduce even more in the National Health Service, for instance. So they are not fair. There's no fairness in these, but I think that we should not wait. We should confront them, because, to be honest, I think that the things which really worked at the Portuguese level were in the moments that we directly confronted Brussels and we said, no, we are going to do it in a different way. When the rules are unfair, when the rules almost destroy entire countries, their economies, their people, I think that disobeying is the remaining democracy field that we have.